Hello there, and welcome to the full moon gathering November 2023. Amongst the fullness of this moon, notice breath. Within the chaos of this world, notice spaciousness. As you encounter the density of the earth, notice sky. Surrounding it all, air. Welcome to this full moon gathering. This Gemini full moon was a couple of days ago now, also known as the Beaver moon. So my name is Abby, and I'm one of the team here at Tree Sisters, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into this sacred circle today. So Tree Sisters has been described as a love affair with life. We consider this gathering each month an opportunity to remember and to reconnect to the cycles, to aliveness, to creativity in service of all of life on Earth. So as you know, Tree Sisters' primary reason for being is to reinstate a culture of reciprocity with nature, so that we make it as normal to give back as it currently is to take. So while these calls are free if you need them to be, they're also an invitation to give back. So I'd love to thank everyone here who is already a monthly donor, and to invite anyone here to give back to the trees if you're not already one. And you can consider signing up. And right now we are in the Big Give, and as the Big Give is happening, and there'll be a link to that in the chat, everything you donate in this period of time will be doubled. So it's a brilliant time to sign up as a donor or make a one-time donation. Thank you. So this call today is the third in this series of the elemental body. And we'll be exploring and creating a shared offering to air, feeling how making contact with air gives us a direct experience of the invisible worlds, feeling how air and the qualities of space, expansion and perspective live within us. Why do we gather like this? It's a way in which we can take some time out to come back to our senses, to reflect under the bright light of the full moon, to restore a kind of intimacy with ourselves, with each other, and with our beloved Earth, and to listen in to our bodies, to feel for the self-organizing intelligence of each body. So before I share about what will happen in the call, I would love to hear from some of you, hear why you have joined the call today and where you are in the world. Particularly if this is your first time of joining us live, it'd be lovely to know that and to welcome you here. So if you would like to come and write in the chat, it'd be really good to just to hear where we're covering across the earth. Hi Caroline in Maine, welcome. Bibita from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, welcome. Kate, I'm looking forward to following the elements into air. Kate in Cambridge, welcome Kate. Alison, happy to be here in Circle in Newbury. Rebecca in Eastbourne. Liz, greetings from the traditional lands of the northern, oh, you're disappeared on me. Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone, Wyoming, USA, welcome Liz. Caroline, Buckinghamshire, Susan in East Sussex, Gisa from Berlin, Lynn in Ontario, Canada, Lizzie in Sweden. So we are covering much of the earth. Here, Natalie, Massachusetts, Ruth in Lisbon. Kate, my friend pulled an oracle card for me yesterday and I got adaptability and it suggested I be like the air. Ah, perfect. A good sign to be here. Vicky from Rugby, my first time, very much feeling that the full moon wants my attention at the moment. Welcome, Vicky. It's good to have you with us. Cara and Cork, Asma from Saudi, here for deep love myself. Perfect. Really good to have you all here. Thank you for sharing. So I'm going to say a little bit more about what will happen during this call together. So there'll be an invitation to settle into yourself and to find comfort and to find safety for your body in the physical environment that you're in right now. And then I'm going to take a journey with felt sensation, exploring how the element of air manifests in your body. And at various points, I will invite you to come and share your noticings in the chat box. And these comments and sharings that you bring are how we form poetry together. And all that's required is for you to just pay attention to just simply noticing however you're experiencing this element waking up through your body with the prompts that I give you. And then we will have some time for sharing and some integration space at the end. So let's take a little deep breath together and invite you to really land in yourself now, to remember that we're arriving here in our whole messy, complex, beautiful, magnificent selves, and that you don't need to be any particular way or perform in this space. You're just really invited to be absolutely welcome, exactly as you are, how you are. So extending that welcome inside of yourself as fully as you're able, turning away from any distractions for this bit of time, and just noticing that you're not alone here. Does it feel possible to expand your awareness to the whole circle gathered? Welcoming others as you have yourself. And just to also say that as we enter our felt sense, it's possible that we might come close to ourselves in a particular way, meaning things could arise, vulnerability, tenderness, grief, anger. It's all welcome here, but if at any stage it feels too much or overwhelming, I want to invite you to find a way to come back to noticing the contact with the ground, with your own fingertips. So really this whole time is an invitation to really honor the uniqueness of your experience. So if you do feel agitated or lost, just bringing your awareness to the ground and trusting that there really isn't a wrong, there's just simply experience. As we begin to open ourselves to the spaciousness and limitless nature of the air element, let's just begin by noticing how we feel the support of the earth. So wherever you are right now, just lean a little more into that which is supporting you, whether that's through a deeper breath or some movement, perhaps some touch on your body or a sound. Inviting a softening and a gentle opening that feels good. And perhaps you want to also call on the elements we explored in the last couple of months to be present with you. So bringing in earth and water. And dropping into this present moment through a connection with your senses. What are you taking in through your eyes? What sounds are you aware of? Maybe around you and also within you. Are there any fragrances in the space with you? Or any tastes in your mouth? And then bringing to mind, to heart, to body, the sky. And this may be through gazing upwards or out of a window, wherever you are, or possibly bringing the spaciousness of a beautiful sky alive in your imagination or memory. And as you bring your awareness to the sky above, just draw in some breath, opening to receive air from the generosity of the sky above you. Bringing its expanse into your body as much as feels good. Its spaciousness into your lungs. Letting the breath pool around the heart. Sending an exhale down through your belly and your feet and into the earth. And then just noticing, what is it like to open your body to receiving the fullness of breath from the sky above you? Just repeating that experience of drawing the breath down from the sky, washing through your body and out and down into the earth. And then coming to share in the chat, what is it like to open your body to receiving the fullness of breath in the sky above you? Anything that you're noticing around what that's like, without disturbing yourself too much, coming, sharing in the chat, and then bringing yourself back into yourself again. And this time, drawing the next breath from the depths of the earth, through your legs, into your belly. Allow it to fill and expand you. It releases upwards via the heart, through to the top of the head and into the sky. Notice also how you're in relationship to the air around you right now, to the space, to where it seems as though there's nothing, or perhaps it's simply invisible. Well, what kind of sensitivity is being awakened as you settle into your body and the possibility of preparing to move through the sky? What's available through enlivened skin cells? Notice all the different densities of the air. How you're not surrounded by nothing. Notice how full the emptiness is. How the nothingness actually holds so much substance. All the spaces that air can inhabit around you, within you, beneath you. Touch delicately this air as you surrender into the spaces and the spaces between the spaces. What sensations are you noticing in your body as you begin this encounter with the air surrounding you? Again, coming to share in the chat any sensations you're noticing in your body as you meet with the air. Bringing your voice in if you feel to, and then finding your way back into yourself. And as you return your attention inside again, now finding yourself in or under the vastness of the sky, becoming aware of any impulses to move through this sky. That feels good. To awaken from stillness. Bringing into your awareness a bird or flying insect that resonates with you. Being open to the possibility that you can embody this being. You might have a winged creature that is special for you. Recall what are the particular qualities that draw you towards this creature. What does it mean to inhabit this winged one? To rise above, take some distance and get some perspective. Soaring above the everyday drama. Can this sky be a place of resourcing? Leaning into the support of air, noticing the expansiveness of space surrounding you. What kind of sky do you find yourself in? Daytime, nighttime? Where in the world? What is the weather like? Are there clouds in your sky? Can you see the sun or the moon? And this creature that you're inhabiting, this winged one, what is the mood or atmosphere of this being? And share again in the chat. Being that resonates with you and their mood or atmosphere that is rising into your awareness. Who are you in this big open sky? What is your mood or atmosphere? Again, tuning into your senses here, noticing the quality of light around you, what you can see close up, what's happening in the distance, on the land or water below you. Are there sounds in the sky? The wind, other forms of life, sounds from the earth. And how does the temperature move through your nostrils? Is there a fragrance on the air or a taste in your mouth? What would it be like to drink in the sky with your tongue? And this invisibility of the air around you, within you. Notice the air inside the spaces between your cells, where the organs meet, the barely perceptible spaces in the body. How would it be to actively invite the sky to touch the outside of your body and also be absorbed into your body and into your heart? What is it like to move through the air with your wings? Touch of your wingtips, wings rising and falling as you shape shift between human and more than human, becoming bird or insect, surrendering and trusting the currents of air, floating, drifting, flowing, dancing, flying, playfully romancing. Are you drawn to move swiftly or slowly? And what sensations are you noticing as you fly, as you drift? Whatever is streaming up into consciousness in this moment, finding words that come close to describing your experience and come and share in the chat. Just trusting whatever words or images come from the wisdom of the body. Bringing your voice in and then bringing your awareness back into your space, your body. As the air is kissing your skin, what kind of resistance is there as you move through the sky? Noticing any changing density of the air. Is it clear, misty, foggy, stormy air? Are the qualities of the outer air resonant with the air inside you? To return your awareness now to your breath, bringing curiosity to the rise and fall of the breath. Notice your lungs expanding and relaxing, the air moving in and out of your body. And your breath inhabit the whole of your internal landscape, supporting you to open more deeply to receptivity. As your skin dances with the external air, notice your diaphragm expanding and relaxing. And know that with each in and out breath, the diaphragm is also massaging awake the muscular and cellular structures of your heart, massaging awake what matters and what you're tender with. How is it to notice what matters? What is alive in your heart, in your lungs as you breathe? What sensations are present as you dance with the sky? And if these sensations as you breathe, as you romance the air, if they had a voice and could speak, what might they be saying? Again, trusting what comes and just bringing your voice to share in the chat. What is alive in your heart, in your lungs as you breathe? And if these sensations had a voice, what might they be saying? And then again, bringing your voice, your attention back inside yourself after you brought your voice into the chat. Returning to your winged self, the space that you're in, whatever the expanse of sky is around you. Perhaps you want to rest into the density of the air that you're in. Maybe lean on a passing cloud, or possibly land in the branches of a tree, return to your nest, or float on water. Notice any longing to connect and rest with other beings as you rest. And letting your awareness land again simply on the rise and fall of the breath as I read our co-created sky and air prayer. Simply an invitation for you to be comfortable and to rest now. There is nothing between me and that tree. Stella's J. Feeling more whole and embodied, more present, opening. Gentle motion, wholesome breath of life. Light and expansive. Light and expansive, an inner mixing of me and all that is. It feels cleansing. Expansive and abundant. Expansive. Expansive, light, fresh, cold, nourishing, gentle motion. Feeling more whole and embodied, more present, free and easy. Free and easy, chilly, clear, endless, giving and receiving in cycles of reciprocity. Inside is outside, fresh, cold, nourishing. Inside is outside, free and easy, opening, fresh, expansive, connected by the ocean of the atmosphere. A lightness of being, sensual, relaxed, still. Freedom. Thick, warm blanket. Spaciousness and grace. Spaciousness and grace. Feeling held by my natural element. Filling up like a balloon. Thick, warm blanket. Sensual, relaxed, still. Ease. Stretching upwards and relaxing to the touch of air on my skin, giggling in the spaciousness. Giggling in the spaciousness, the air is invisible until it reaches the edge of the atmosphere. Twirling. Twirling, my arms outstretched, soaring, gliding, free. All the air wraps itself around this skin bag and seeps into it through every opening. Thick grey clouds. Twirling, my arms outstretched, invisible between here and there, but it is not nothing. The air is invisible until it reaches the edge of the atmosphere. The edge of the atmosphere. Invisible between here and there, but it is not nothing. Thick grey clouds. A flock of crows, raucous and joyous. The sky is their playground. Sky marked by clouds and cloud breaks, covering a setting moon. Open. Open a Stella's jay, butterfly in spring, dragon, dragon, butterfly in spring, early morning, pink, clear sky, golden eagle, majestic and playful. An eagle high in the clouds with the sun at its back, dragon. Small black bird flying past a giant full moon, dragon, butterfly, a Stella's jay, open. In the consciousness of a gorgeous heron, gliding to show off my deep indigo feathered wings in between showers of rain. White seabird, elegant, light, far-reaching, resolute. Deep woods, air filled with shill and the calls of crows. Small blackbird flying past a giant, full moon. Dragon, languid, heron, reminds me to slow down, be patient. What's the hurry? A sense of mischief. A sense of mischief. A butterfly, trustful, carried by the air, surrendering, light, safe. Surrendering, light, safe. Freedom, chilly, clear, endless, free and easy, expansive, opening, twirling, my arms outstretched. Deep woods, air filled with shill and the calls of crows, a light and playful butterfly. Seagull, seagull, direct, keen, white against blue, playful, a light and playful butterfly, filled with chill and calls of crows, connected to the dance of the breeze. There's a turkey surviving with earth and some human friends, playful, filled with chill and calls of crows, a flock of geese, honk, 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 cooling me, cooling me. Wind-borne, twirling sycamore keys, drifting amid the thermal winds. The sky tastes like morning dewdrops. Sky tastes like morning dewdrops, untethered and weightless, with hollow bones, finding thermals to soar on like a surfer at sea. Like a surfer at sea, a flock of geese, honk, 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 lightness, release, total support blown here and there, enjoying and playful. Sky tastes like morning dewdrops, lightness, release, support, and ease of the tension I've been carrying. Wind born, twirling, sycamore, keys, cooling me, lightness, like my dreams of flying as a child, like my dreams of flying as a child, soft like a feather, a feeling of love and support, feeling of love and support, soaring by myself, and at times meeting with friends, like the turkey vultures who gather to play on thermals, an ease of the tension I've been carrying, an ease, release, lightness, soft like a feather. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Inside is outside. Gentle motion. Wholesome breath of life. Feels cleansing, expansive, and abundant. Soft like a feather. Dancing, ducking, and diving, soaring on the wings of love. Breaths of air tickle bare arms of branches that are just shy of touching their neighbours. Strong, Wings beating with ease, wind in my scales and eyes, dancing, ducking and diving. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Gusting and softening, soaring on the wings of love, cold and sharp, everything breathes. Nourished, connected, spacious, deep, knowing, responsive to tiny shifts in currents, in tastes and textures of the air, gusting and softening, cold and sharp. I breathe in, out, gliding, wings outstretched, surfing supportive air currents, feeling the width of me, the depth, gliding, wings outstretched. All the human and other than human draw in and pass on the air in their own ways that serve themselves and each other. Surfing, supportive air currents, gusting and softening. I breathe in, out, wind in my scales and eyes, strong wings beating with ease, dancing, ducking, diving. In this place I know joy. In this place I know joy. I belong to the earth and the cosmos, feeling the width of me, the depth. I belong to you. Carried ever forward. We love you. You are home. I belong to you. Community. The truth. The truth. Freedom. I belong. Gliding. Outstretched. Earth. Cosmos. Carried ever forward. We love you. You are home. Dance of life. Even the deepest beings in the soil survive with their relationship to air. We belong to each other. Dance of life. I am sad. There is nothing between me and that tree. I am sad, belly full of air drawn from my navel to my heart and heart to navel. We belong to each other. Exchange and cooperation. Exchange and cooperation. Know you are held in life. The spaciousness of all that is, grief and sorrow, joy and love. I am sad. I am sad. Drifting, calling out to others, one and all. Ride a falling leaf through the soft support of the air between branch and ground. Know you are held in life. Exchange, heart, freedom, joy, earth and the cosmos, wings outstretched, feeling of love and support, soaring, sycamore, geese, turkey, seagull, butterfly, crows, heron, small blackbird, golden eagle, Stella's jay, sun, pink, clear, sky, gliding, free, giggling, atmosphere, relaxing to the touch of air, filling up like a balloon, sensual, relaxed, still, expansive, connected by the ocean of the atmosphere, feeling held by my natural element. Grace, grace, ease, invisible, but it is not nothing. It is not nothing. Open, dragon, golden eagle, languid heron, sense of mischief, playful, playful, light, sad, total support, morning dewdrops, all deciduous leaves dropped weeks ago, the smell of their decay mixing with the persistent fragrance of remaining evergreen foliage, release, support, love and support, dreams of flying, soft like a feather, wings of love, gusting, softening, everything breathes. I belong. We love you. You are home. You are home. Dance of life. All are one. I belong to you. You are home. Soft support of the air. Know you are held in life. Drifting, falling out to others, one and all, belly full of air. Drawn from my navel to my heart, and heart to navel. We belong to each other. All are one. Freedom, grace, cosmos. We love you. We love you. I know joy. You are home. The truth. You are home. Just letting the wash of this offering to air, this offering to sky, letting it just wash over you in this moment. And very gently I invite you to find your way back into your space. So maybe taking a couple of deeper breaths again. Bringing your hands in contact with your body. Feeling the ground, your own contact with the earth. And as you gently come back, I want to invite you to reflect on how it was to hear your words amongst others' words. What was the experience of receiving the poem, the prayer, overall, as a whole? And we just have some space now for a little integration. So anything that needs to be spoken to land you back into yourself under the light of the moon. Anything you'd like to share about your experience, I welcome you to come into the chat so we can just hear each other's voices one more time. Oh, thank you, Kira. Wonderful. I really needed this today. Perfect timing. Thank you for being here and bringing your voice into this offering. Alison reminds me to be grateful for everything that is already all around us. That's a lovely reminder. Yeah, even that which we can't see that is supporting us and guiding us. Asma, thank you. I slept. Beautiful. I'm glad that we could hold space for that, Asma. Dominique, beautiful, thank you. Maria, feel airy like the birds in the sky. That's a lovely way to be feeling. Luna, gliding, drifting, flying. I felt all the verbs. Interesting to notice what kinds of words stand out as we receive these offerings. So thank you for sharing that, Luna. A breath of fresh air, literally feeling refreshed and very grateful. Thank you all. Thank you, Linda. Kate, places one beautifully in the cosmos, bird's eye perspective. Yeah, thank you, Kate. Caroline, following our hearts as we weave our way through these words is an opening to our own evolving mythological sensibility. Beautiful. Yeah, that's exactly what we're exploring. I love the way that you phrased that. Thank you, Caroline. Gisa, feel very connected with everybody in the circle. Good. Mary, thank you for reminding me of my blessings and place in the sky. So important at these extraordinary times, yes, so much so. Bethany, a flock of bush tits flew in and perched in the tree outside my window as we gathered. This always encourages me to continue showing up in awe of all that life so generously gives. Thank you for this space. Blessings to all of you. Your words were healing. Thank you, Bethany. Perfect magic. I dreamed of really flying. Oh, to be a dragon. Yes, wonderful to have a dragon in the mix with us. So yeah, thank you everybody for your participation, for your contributions, and for your experience of being up in the sky. I've been in Cornwall for the last week, with right at the end of Cornwall, in the UK, and just the biggest skies. So I could really feel all of these expressions and all of these creatures there with me in that really big sky. So yeah, I would really invite you over this next month to really spend time really listening with and spending time with air. And you might want to do this through gazing at the sky, or even just dancing, moving on a windswept beach, or simply taking some moments here and there to notice how air kind of contains our body in some way by its contact with our skin. Like, we are always in contact with air, and so we can take a moment at any point to really be in reverence with this element, to really experiencing air and the elemental dance and the spaces in between. So yeah, would love to offer that as a practice for this month, and yeah, bring yourself into contact, come into relationship, connect, bring your whole being present to air, and just notice what you notice. So thank you so much, and thanks to Kirsten for being there to support things today. And yeah, she's just added in a little bit about the big give that I mentioned at the beginning, if not everybody was here at that point. But yes, it would be really wonderful. So this big give campaign, for 1 week only, every donation gets doubled, which is just wonderful. So that's every donation toward our community and women-led restoration. So please do take a look at that link, and we would, yes, this work is so important. Thank you, Bethany. Maria, thank you, Maria. And yeah, I will be here again next month, and please do join me when we will be in December, and we will be guided by fire, exploring the heat in our bellies and how fire can resource us for the complex times that we're living in. So enjoy your dances with air over this next month, and yeah, I will see you for fire in December. Thank you all so much for your participation and generosity. It means a lot. Really wonderful to be here with you, and I'll see you next month.